How are you?
I am great. It's so good to see you.
You too.
You're famous.
You are too. I think you're more famous than me.
I don't think so. I don't think so. It's good to meet you, sweetie. I like
Thank you, Hoda. Dad here and Mom's here, and we'll let her take it from here.
Hi, guys. Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to 7 Questions with Emmy. Today I'm thrilled to be talking with Hoda Kotb. She's the co-anchor of Today on NBC, has written 5 books, and has 2 daughters. Hoda, thanks for being with me today.
How old are you?
I'm 7.
I don't think so. I need to see some ID. You seem like you're a lot. I think you have your driver's license.
No.
No? Okay. Okay. It's nice to see you too, Emmy.
Let's get going with the questions.
Okay.
Question number 1. You have interviewed a lot of people. My dream interview is Zach Efron, but who is yours?
Wait, did you just say your dream interview was Zach Efron?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a secret. When I went to the Olympics, Simone Biles, who's a famous gymnast, who's unbelievable, told me that she had one person who she wanted to meet. And guess who that was?
Zach Efron?
Yes! So we called Zach Efron and we said, look, we know we're in China and we're super far away, but could you please fly here and meet Simone? Do you know what he did?
He flew there?
He flew there, and then I was talking to Simone, and I was asking her and the other gymnasts. I said, so who is your favorite? And they go, Zach Efron. And I looked at the door and I said, Zach Efron, come on in. And she was jumping so high, she couldn't believe that she was meeting Zach Efron. So
Could you hook me up with him?
I think I might have an in. Maybe you need to interview him next.
I love High School Musical. I'm a big fan of it.
You are?
Yes.
And by the way, I'm just going to let you in on another secret. He's really nice.
I play the songs up so loud. Mom and Dad hate when I do that, but I love High School Musical.
You do, and you crank it up really loud?
Yes.
Well, you have to. It's very important. So he's a great, great guy. So I just wanted to let you know that your interview, the person who you said, is an amazing person. He loves to surprise people, and he's super kind too. So
if he surprised me to my house, I would scream.
Would you? How loud? Okay, don't tell me. But I'm sure it's super loud. Super, super, super loud. Now, I would like to interview. Do you know who Kate Middleton is?
I do not.
Okay, Kate Middleton is a princess. She lives in England, and she seems super nice. And I've never met her, and she's married to Prince William, and she seems really cool, and she doesn't do a lot of interviews. So I thought, you know what, sometimes I like to interview people who I haven't heard do a lot of interviews because I wonder what they're like. What is it like living in a castle?
That would be cool interview.
Wouldn't that be cool? What do you have for breakfast? Do you have a dog? You know, I would like to answer all those questions.
She probably has a big meal for breakfast because she's a princess.
I bet you're right. What do you usually have for breakfast?
Like toasted cream cheese.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
I don't really have breakfast because I'm rushed to go to school.
Because you're busy. Well, you're a busy girl. You have a lot going on.
When did you know you wanted to be a journalist?
When did I know? Well, okay, before I answer that, will you tell me what you want to be when you grow up?
A journalist.
See? Okay, good. So you knew earlier than me, okay? Because I didn't know when I was your age what I wanted to be. I knew that I used to like tap dancing, and I like basketball, and I like playing with my brother and all that stuff and sister. But I don't think I knew till high school. And I was sitting there one day, and the teacher was asking everybody, what do you want to be? What do you want to be? What do you want to be? And people said, I want to be a teacher. I want to be a doctor. And I thought being a journalist was cool because you got to talk to people, cool people. So I knew in high school I wanted to be a journalist.
You're a cool person, Hoda.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. You're going to be famous. I'm just letting you know. Okay.
What do you like best about being a mom?
I love snuggles at night while reading a book. I love when my daughters make me laugh because they're so funny. I've got funny daughters, just like you're super funny, I can tell. And I love when they make me laugh, and I love when we play outside, and I love snuggling, I love reading them stories, and I feel so lucky that I get to be their mom. Some days, I can't even believe it. Some days I open my eyes and I think, "Oh, I have 2 amazing daughters." It makes me feel so tingly inside. So I love taking care of them and helping them. That's my favorite thing.
Can you tell me about your most embarrassing or awkward moment on TV?
You mean today or just in general?
It's like general. Like,
In gen
what's the most embarrassing moment you've had on TV your whole life?
Oh, there've been so many. I mean, Emmy, every single day I have 1 or 2. Sometimes they're real bad, and sometimes they're just kind of bad.
Can you tell me a real bad one?
A real bad one. Well, sometimes when you tell your friend a secret and then they tell the secret on TV to everybody. Oh, that happened to me.
What?
Yep. I told my friend Kathy Lee a secret, and she didn't know it was a secret. She thought it was just for conversation. So then we got out on the set just like this, and she all of a sudden, I can't even tell you my secret. I wish I could tell you, Emmy, but she blurted it out. And I said, "Oh," and that was kind of embarrassing. And the other things that are fun, I think they're embarrassing, but they're really kind of fun, is when we
If
dress
you
up.
can't tell me the embarrassing moment, I'm going to have to go and watch your show and see where it is.
Are you going to be an investigative journalist? Because you might be. I think you might be. And
We can do it the hard way or the easy way. Which way do you want to tell me?
Who says that? Your mom or your dad?
Me.
You are super funny. I think I'll do it the hard way. The other embarrassing moments are sometimes when you eat some of the food that they have on the show and it tastes kind of yucky, but you don't really want to say anything, and then you have to spit it out. That's embarrassing. That happens sometimes too.
We know you have to get up very early for your job. On the weekends when you get to sleep in, what do you like to do?
You know what's funny, Emmy? When you're used to waking up at the same time every day, your body doesn't know it's Saturday. So when you wake up, I wake up at 3:00 in the morning. It's dark outside. The stars are up. So is the moon. And so are only a few people. Al Roker, he's up. Savannah, she's up. People I work with are up. Nobody else is awake. So on the weekends, I open my eyes. I look around. I'm like, is today Monday? No, it's not. Tuesday? No. Wednesday? No. Thursday? No. Friday? Saturday. So sometimes I try to close my eyes for a few more minutes, but I got to tell you what I like to do. I love, love, love to watch the sunrise. And because in my job, I go to work in the dark, and by the time I come out of work, it's already bright out. I missed it. So on the weekends, sometimes I love to watch the sunrise.
What is your favorite junk food?
I love Oreo cookies.
Me too.
Oh my gosh. Do you eat them? Do you twist it and lick the cream, or do you eat the whole thing?
What do you do?
I eat the whole thing.
I take it off, then I lick the cream off a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And then like my teeth kind of shave off the cream a little bit too, and then there's still a little bit cream left, and I eat it, and it's so delicious.
It's the best ever. And do you ever dunk them in milk?
No, I've never tried that often.
No, maybe it's worth a try.
My teacher loves Oreos too.
Yeah, she's just like me and you.
Have you ever been to Idaho and tried our famous potatoes?
I have not been to Idaho.
We can hook you up with that.
You can hook me up. So if I hook you up with Zach Efron, you'll hook me up with some Idaho potatoes?
Yes.
I think that's a deal.
Yay. Can you hook him up to come to our house in person?
Well, that's a big hookup. We'll I don't know if we can hook him up that well, but we'll do our best to see if we can even get a little something.
Now it's time for some bonus questions. Are you
Bonus.
ready, Hoda?
I'm ready.
They're a little bit hard.
Okay, I'm ready.
I hope to visit New York later this summer with my family. What's one food I have to try?
You have to try a New York bagel. There is no bagel like a New York bagel. You can get them. Sometimes they're warm. They're so delicious. You can cut it, put your cream cheese on that I know that you like. You can put that on. Take a nice bite. You'll want to take them home with you. You might have to take a few home with you.
Mom's going to make me one soon.
Oh, they're going to be yummy.
She's grabbing it right. Oh, she got it for me right now.
What? See? Oh, yes. Now that's a delicious bagel. I love that. But I'm going to ask you to try an H&H bagel. Those are the ones in New York you got to give a go. Okay?
I'm turning 8 in 2 weeks and want to get my ears pierced. Do you think I should?
I think the person who knows whether or not you should is your mom, because she can look at your earlobe and she can let you know if it's time or not. Nobody else really knows if it's time, but your mom knows if it's time. So here's my question. Does your mom think it's time for you to get your ears pierced?
She says yes.
Then she's right. If she thinks it's time, it's definitely right.
I have soccer, so the soccer season's almost over. So the last day of my soccer, right after my last game, we're going to get them pierced.
Cool beans.
Dad is like, no, she's too young. She should get them pierced when she's 68. And I say, no, Dad.
No, Dad. I think Dad might lose this one. That's okay.
What advice do you have for me?
What advice do I have for you? Whatever you want to try in your life, you should try it. You should never be scared. You should never be afraid. So if you ever think, can I do this, whatever it is, whatever this thing is, I think you should give it a go, because there are so many beautiful, wonderful experiences to have in life. And the only thing that can stop you is if you're scared. So why be scared? And you know what I know? You're not scared. You are not scared. And that is the reason that we are going to see you on the set of 30 Rockefeller Plaza one of these days, because you are fearless. And that's the thing you're going to keep in your heart all the time. No matter if someone tells you, you can't do it, you can't do it, who cares? We're going to block them out.
Who cares about them?
Who cares about them? And we're busy. We got to get going. Sorry, guys. Can't talk to you right now. I'm busy. Bye. And then you'll make it.
Thank you for talking with me today, Hoda.
You are a lovely human being, Emmy. I can't wait to hear what happens to you in your life. And your mom and dad did so good. They did so good with you. Wow.
And be sure to hook me up with Zach Efron.
Okay, we'll do our best. Mom and Dad, we love you. Thank you for putting this wonderful human into the world. My gosh, wow.
My Aunt Darcy wants to know if she can get a date with him.
Hoda, thank you so much. You've been so delightful. We really appreciate it.
Oh, she's an amazing child. I mean, it's almost not real. She's amazing. You are all by yourself, honey, in a category.
So we'll keep your email and you email us, Zach Efron's phone number.
Megan, are we on it?
And then we call
Megan,
him and track him down.
We're very busy.
And we will, if we come to New York this summer, we'll be outside the plaza waiting, because it's back open, right?
It's back open, baby. We're waiting for you.
Okay.
Right. All right, guys. Thank you
so much.
You're welcome.
Make sure to mention me to him, okay?
Okay. Hey, Zach.
I'll get some Idaho potatoes.
Okay. We said a deal's a deal. Okay, so you're going to meet this girl that I've had the pleasure of meeting, Jenna. Her name's Emmy. She's 7 years old, Emmy Eaton. She's going to take our jobs, just a matter of time, literally a matter of time. The girl has the it factor, the wow factor. She has a podcast. When I heard I was going to do an interview with her, I was like, okay, here's a little goo-goo. She was like, no, listen to me. I was like, wow. She's a second-grade talk show host, and she's pretty incredible.
Oh, I can't wait to meet her, plus the legendary NFL coach Tony Dungy. He's here. Get ready for all the cuteness and brains you can handle.
Oh, the rising young star behind 7 Questions with Emmy after this.
Okay, all kids are cute, but most 7-year-olds are not as poised as the one you're about to meet. She's the little girl with the big personality behind the YouTube show 7 Questions with Emmy. And Hoda, you already got the chance to meet her.
She blew me away. I love her. She's smart. She's confident. She's adorable. We wanted you to meet her, too. So she's going to join us in a second. But first, let's take a look at her story.
Today I'm at Circus. This is the last question. Thanks for watching.
Emmy Eaton is quickly making a name for herself as a young journalist.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue.
And at only 7 years old,
Almost 8.
she's interviewed Superman himself, Dean Cain,
Emmy, I am honored to be on your show.
Santa Claus,
Where did you get your reindeer?
and even me.
Can you tell me about your most embarrassing or awkward moment on TV?
As you can see, she pulls no punches with her web series, 7 Questions with Emmy.
We could do it the hard way or the easy way. Which way do you want to tell me? Hi, I'm Emmy, and I'm in 2nd grade. When I grew up, I wanted to be a journalist. Duh! I've always been a curious little girl, and I've always loved asking questions.
Emmy's journey began when the family live-streamed a river adventure.
Someone in my comments said, Emmy, you should interview your dad. And I interviewed my dad, my mom.
And it just kind of grew from there. She loves to ask questions. She's always super curious.
Then it spread to some local restaurant owners. And I had been working with Dateline NBC on a show, and I reached out to Keith Morrison and said, hey, do you think you could do an interview with my daughter? He said, I'd love to.
What is your favorite treat?
And it exploded.
I knew I wanted to do more. I've done over 50 interviews. My favorite news anchors are, of course, Hoda and Jenna. When I interviewed Hoda Kotb, it was amazing. She was so nice. She's a ray of sunshine. My dad's a journalist too, and I've learned all about the cameras, the light, how to ask the questions.
And by the way, people say yes to her who will say no to me.
And I've learned the phrase, that's showbiz.
Oh,
That's showbiz, Emmy. Emmy Eaton joins us now. Emmy, you are delightful. Okay. Now, didn't we have so much fun when you and I were talking?
Yes, it was so much fun.
Now,
Emmy, what was your best question to Hoda?
uh-oh.
What is your most embarrassing moment on TV? And Hoda, I never found that out yet.
I know, because remember you said we could do it the hard way or the easy way.
So you chose the easy way?
I chose the hard way. She was going to start Googling things.
Oh, my God.
Emmy, how did you come up with your 7 questions?
I didn't come up with it. Like, the person that commented, I should interview my dad did.
Oh.
Okay, so what is your favorite thing about interviewing people?
I like that I get to meet so many new people, and I love asking questions.
Well, you're so good at it. I've got an idea. Since you've already asked me 7 questions, why don't you ask Jenna a few?
Yes.
Okay, I'm excited, Emmy. I've been waiting for this.
Question number 1. If you weren't the host of a TV show, what do you think you'd be?
Oh, Emmy, that's such a good question. If I wasn't sitting right here next to Hoda, which I feel very fortunate that I am, I would be a teacher. And I like teaching 3rd grade.
Oh.
So are you going into 3rd grade next year?
I actually have 4 days left to 2nd grade.
Yes, yes. You're the same
Wow.
age as my daughter, Mila.
Wow. How about another question for Jenna?
Okay. What's something you've learned about Hoda working with her?
Well, I've learned a couple different things about Hoda, but one thing I've learned about her is that she talks to herself a lot. So during the day, she'll say things like this. Okay, so then first I'm going to go to the gym. Then I'm going to pick up Haley from school. And she's sort of talking to me, but she's really just talking to herself.
Is that weird, Emmy?
Kinda.
Kinda. Well, Emmy, we know that you have a big birthday coming up. You're going to be 8 in 1 week. And so what are you going to do? What are you going to call? What are you going to add another question? Is it going to be 8 questions with Emmy?
No, we can't do that because we just printed off like 1 million cards and we wouldn't have to want to fix them. And we're like about to order T-shirts and stuff, so it's just too much work.
It's too much work. I think your parents are right there.
Where are they? Can they pop in for 1 second?
Yes.
Hi, Hoda. Hi, Jenna.
How are
Good to
you?
see you.
Oh my God, you did so good with her.
You've raised an incredible girl.
Well, thank you. Hoda, she's been talking about you every day for the past week, just how much fun she had talking with you.
I've been talking about Emmy everywhere I go. I'm like, have you met Emmy? Do y'all know Emmy? Lester's like, I know Emmy. I was like, what? Drew Barrymore knows Emmy. And now we know Emmy too. So we're just happy to hang with you. Emmy, we love you so much, okay?
And Nate and Erica, good job.
Good job. Keep it up.
Thank you,
All right,
Emmy.
bye, guys.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay,
You too.
bye, guys.